Good morning, buenos dias. Welcome to a special edition of the Anna Show. We're hanging out with a bunch of turkeys. We're not talking people, we're talking real turkeys. Here in Ohio, they sell over 1 million turkeys a year. And this is a smaller farm. They have about 75 turkeys here. They were actually born in July. Look how big they are. And we are here with the farmers, Cindy and Terrence. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Good. So tell me about the turkeys.
Well, we have rare breed turkeys. They're all recognized by the American Livestock Breeds Conservancy as being rare because we don't eat them anymore.
Okay.
So the real large ones are broad-breasted bronze. They have the dark feathers. That's why they're white. And then the heritage turkeys, which are the brown ones and the
brown and white ones?
The brown and white ones and the light gray ones. The heritage turkeys kind of look like the Norman Rockwell painting of Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh,
They have that configuration.
They like me. They're laughing at everything I say.
They can fly. They have a lot of dark meat.
Okay. So how many turkeys do you sell every season?
About this much.
About 75?
Yeah, we'll sell out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why buy them here versus at the store? Do they taste better? I'm thinking
Oh
they probably
yes,
do.
they're much more flavorful. They're pasture raised rather than in a barn.
Okay.
We feed them non-GMO feed besides the grass they get to eat. Spent brewer's grain, that's what they're eating over there in the tray. We get from the local brew pub, Arches.
Okay. And
the pumpkins, I think that's more for their entertainment than they just like to eat them.
Okay.
I don't think they get much nutrition out of them.
So if somebody were to come and check out your turkeys, how much do they cost?
Cindy?
The broad-breasted are $5 a pound, and then the heritage are $7 a pound. And that's because the heritage take a little bit longer to grow, so we're starting at the beginning of in July versus the end of the broad-breasted. And it actually is kind of a new experiment this year to make sure we could get them to size, because we did used to start them in March.
Okay. So we're looking at one turkey, the average turkey. If somebody wants to get a turkey here, how much does it cost?
Around $100.
Okay. And that's much different than the store, right? Because usually it's like 99 cents a pound. So they must be very, very good.
They are. They're very good.
All
Yes.
right.
They're not injected with fluids. They've had a happy upbringing here. They're out doing what they're supposed to do, eating bugs and grass and all the goodies we put out for them.
Are they friendly?
Oh, sort of.
Sort of? What does that mean?
They laugh at your jokes, yes.
So, so could you pet them or?
You can try.
Well, am I going to lose my hand though,
No,
or my
no.
fingers, or?
No.
So where do they like to get? Like petted?
I don't really know.
Well, why don't you pet one and see what they do? Oh, they
Well,
kind of
that's
go
what
away.
they'll do.
Okay, got it. Now, if they came to buy the turkey, which one would be the best tasting, or what's the difference in flavor?
Well, they're all flavorful because they're out here eating the pasture. They're not crowded, they're not in a confinement situation, they're not stressed. But the heritage with more dark meat.
That's the black one?
The light gray ones,
the
which
red
is called the
ones.
blue slate, and the bourbon reds. So blue slates and bourbon reds are the heritage turkeys that we have here. And they have more dark meat. So dark meat is more flavorful, and because they take longer to grow, they have more turkey flavor.
What made you decide to start raising turkeys?
We fell and hit our heads, and then we woke up and said, let's raise turkeys.
So I have to tell you that, like, I feel kind of bad, like, you know what I mean, that these are going to be Thanksgiving dinner. So how do you get past that? You just look at them as a food source? Is that what you do?
It is a food source, and by the time you get to them being full grown, you're really you're over them.
And if we didn't raise them for Thanksgiving, they wouldn't exist.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
We're going to fly the coop now.
Okay.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
All right.
All righty.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Matt Galini with Mentor iPhone Repair. We fix iPhones, iPads, and iPods. Most repairs are done in 15 minutes or less. If you're looking for a case for your brand new iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, we have plenty to choose from. We also have pre-owned devices at a great price. We can protect any iPhone model you have, even with the 5s and the 6s and the 6 Pluses. Need to get a grip? How about a pop socket? We also have a variety of iPad cases as well. I'm Matt Galini. Come and see my new store across from Great Lakes Mall.
Elizabeth Image Unisex Salon, where looking good is understood.
Cleveland's first Hispanic female barber entrepreneur, and she does my hair every week.
Her team does hair, updos, eyebrows, pedicures, and will do your makeup for that special occasion. Elizabeth Image Unisex Salon, located at 4355 Ridge Road in Brooklyn, Ohio. You can contact her and her staff at 216-961-4441, elizabethimage.com.
A local Hispanic woman has won a very distinguished award for her work in the heart of the Hispanic community, La Villa Hispana. The recipient of this award, Jenice Contreras, with the development team, is changing the face of Clark and West 25th. They're working on an indoor market for entrepreneurs as a permanent home for Las Placitas. We have an exclusive look at the blueprints designed to change the Clark Avenue neighborhood forever.
It's a $10 million project altogether, so it's a big deal. Each of these will be their own business.
Okay.
This is kind of like 2 hallways. The ones on here will be food-based. This is the commercial kitchen. So food caterers, bakers could utilize the kitchen, just rent the space from there. These are all actual food-based businesses could be housed here. And then here could be products. I want a shoe repairman, somebody that does seamstress, artisans, art, a little bodega. The idea is for the style of the kiosk is that they look like the old country houses in San Juan or in Puerto Rico, just with the scene and the little wooden porches. And so when the shops are closed, it looks like you're going through a town, like it looks like una callecita. This is the food court. The food court has a stage, and so we could use it also for events, like community events. These are garage doors that then go out into the plaza.
So tell me about your award.
Yeah, so it was a great honor this year to receive the Ohio Distinguished Hispanic Ohioan Award through OSHLA. I really didn't expect it, really humbled by it, and got the opportunity to go to Columbus amongst a ton of other great people being recognized. So this one is from Senator Williams. This one's from the Lieutenant Governor, and this is from Sherrod Brown. For me specifically, it was around the work that I do through La Villa Hispana and the redevelopment efforts to make the near west side of Cleveland a great place for not only Latinos, but everybody to live. Obviously wanting to highlight the fact that we have such a large density of Latinos living in the near west side of Cleveland, and want to make sure that when you drive down the street, down Clark Avenue or West 25th, you really could see that cultural vibrancy being reflected by the physical appearance of the neighborhood, the arts, the culture, the food, the music, the energy that our community has being reflected by what physically is here. Trying to make sure that the Latino community here in Cleveland have a place is very much about placemaking. We have a lot of good people that live in this neighborhood, yet we lack things like fresh food. We lack a place to go drink a cafecito and sit down and play dominoes, and a place to listen to Noches de Bohemia. So the Villa Hispana is very much about a place where we could all come together regardless of, economics or age or, political views, and really celebrate our culture, really celebrate it within ourselves, celebrate it with the community, have something for our kids to come back to.
And they are scheduled to break ground in the summer of 2018.
Welcome to Jalapeño Loco.
For crazy good Mexican food, come experience Jalapeño Loco.
They have the best Mexican food in Menor.
Ohio State burrito, delicious.
We have a variety of great Mexican food and daily margarita specials starting at $2.99. Our customers are part of our family.
We're loco for loco!
We're located at 7501 Menor Avenue in Menor.
Hi, my name is Amparo Vega. I'm the owner and founder of Original Cleveland Watch Company. If you're a nonprofit or a high school looking for a unique way to fundraise, I can make you lots of money. Give me a call.
The time is right to earn hundreds, even thousands of dollars for your fundraiser and show your school spirit. You can make up to $12 profit per watch and showcase your business or non-for-profit. Call now, Original Cleveland Watch Company at 216-905-3715.
Bienvenidos a Caribe. Welcome to Caribe Bake Shop. Aquí estamos ubicados en el mismo lugar, la 2906 Fulton Road.
Here we have served two of our most popular platters. They're both $10. Come with a rice, a meat, a side.
Sándwich cubano, sándwich de pernil, sándwich de jamón y queso. La gente puede ordenar para fiestas, para bodas, para cumpleaños.
You can feel the love from just all of our customers here and how much they support us.
In our Businesses at Rock segment, meet Alex Michaels. He is the founder of Prelude to Cinema, a film company in Northeast Ohio.
It's based on a story called What Angels Fear that won an Emmy for, and it was directed greatly by Jim Friedman. And it's Out of Darkness, Out of Darkness Cleveland, and it's kind of a Law and Order / X-Files show.
What's up, Bear? Next time you're gonna be on your knees. Isn't that how Turner got her job? And isn't that how she keeps it?
Really? Please, have some respect.
I have to go bowling later. It's kind of cute.
Really?
We're actually going to put the show on the air. We did that years ago, but we're going to buy airtime starting in January, and we're going to put the show on the air, so it's going to be like Cleveland's own little Law and Order and help get stuff going here. But it's just one part thing, the show, and then we have movies that we're going to help produce and stuff, you know, so. But this is like my little baby, the show. I love it. Oh, and I act in the show too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I play a prosecutor from New Orleans, which is a whole different little kind of thing, you know. It's like if anybody goes to New Orleans, they find out that they have a different way of looking at the law and everything and stuff and everything. Mi actress principal is una mujer latina. Soy Padrão.
So what do you hope to accomplish? What's your big goal?
Well, I call myself the Cleveland Cinemazar, and the reason for that is that I'm opening an office to get people to realize that Cleveland's more than just a location. We have a lot of talent here, and we want to bring 4 movies to the city, and a continuing TV series, not just my series, but other people's series, and an aggressive Hollywood marketing campaign. You know, and the one thing to do I'm going to set is a production fund that for filmmakers, because every filmmaker, I don't care who you are, they always need money. Even the Avengers need money, you know? So we're gonna set up a fund, and so if you come to Cleveland, you know, we can help you market your movie, help you produce your movie, but we can also help you get money for your movie because, you know, everyone needs that and stuff, you know, and there's a lot of potential here and stuff, you know, so we just have to keep it going and keep it business-minded.
La Mexicana, you can grocery shop and eat authentic Mexican food for lunch or dinner.
And on Saturday morning, they have the best tamales anywhere in the country.
Enjoy their fresh bakery, bread rolls for 40 cents, only 60 cents for donuts, Mexican eclairs, cookies, and chocolate treats, and they have great prices on meat and exotic vegetables. Visit La Mexicana, located on 170 East Washington Street in Painesville. La Mexicana, su tienda para todo.
I tell everybody about this place, La Mexicana.
An update on the Puerto Rico humanitarian efforts designed to save lives and decrease suffering and maintain human dignity. Humanitarian Jose Rios went back to Puerto Rico delivering much needed food and water. He even visited my family and provided food and water, and they were so happy that they sang one of the Puerto Rican national anthems.
Yo sé lo que son los encantos de mi Borinquen hermosa, por eso la quiero tanto y por siempre la llamaré preciosa. Islas del Caribe, islas del Caribe, preciosa, te llaman los pardos que cuentan tu historia. No importa el tirano te trate con negra maldad, preciosa será sin bandera, sin laures ni gloria. Preciosa, preciosa, te llaman los hijos de la libertad.
Along with helping my family, the three moms have passed out $35,000 worth of food and supplies. They have helped out 26 cities in Puerto Rico. They thank God and all the beautiful donors.
Pondering and reflecting on that verse a little bit this morning, after going out to La Olla, which is a community kitchen in Rio Piedras, and seeing the elderly coming in there to have breakfast. They had, salchicha cocinada, like corned beef, right? Cooked, nice little salad, and then we're given cereal with milk as well. And you see all of the elderly coming down and sitting down and eating. And even some of them, as we were unloading the truck, they came to the truck and they were like, man, thank you. And these were people there to be served, and they immediately began grabbing the items and bringing that into the place before even going inside to eat, which was powerful. And that shows this whole issue of being a mercy for mankind, right? That this morning I felt that presence of being a mercy and for humanity, for people in need.
A group of local elementary students in Cleveland had a great idea and big hearts. They are collecting money to help Puerto Rico.
50% of the students that attend Joseph M. Gallagher are Puerto Rican and 60% are Hispanic. The event included cultural dancing, and Pennies for Puerto Rico raised $500.
A lot of us have families there. My mom lives there. And I came up with the idea, and Mr. Kubiak said, why don't we call it Pennies for Puerto Rico? And the student council and the gym teacher, Mr. he's been doing all of it. They've been doing all of it.
How does it feel to collect money for Puerto Rico?
It feels great because we're actually helping the people that were suffering from Puerto Rico.
We've done Pennies for Puerto Rico to help Puerto Rico save up from the Hurricane Maria.
It feels nice because we get to actually help them, and so we can just raise money, give it to them for the things that they need, so they don't have to suffer as much.
Okay, so Irvin Maldonado is leaving for Puerto Rico today, and he's teaming up with other local leaders that are already there in Puerto Rico, and they're going to continue their humanitarian efforts to help the island.
With the experience that I had when I was there, and I basically seen more or less what the people in Puerto Rico were going through, and as far as not being able to work because of no power, not having any jobs, being that Puerto Rico is well, not Puerto Rico, but just Thanksgiving and Christmas itself, it's a big part of our heritage over there with the parrandas and all that stuff. And I'm like, wow, this is going to be a very dark holiday. This is going to be something, no people working, so some families will have some dinner, some people won't. Mm-hmm. So I just got it in my head, Thanksgiving dinner. So then I reached out to a few different people Casa de Pan Mission Board, which is it's a church that serves probably 5,000 people in Punta Santiago de Humacao. I mentioned it to him, and he was like, whoa, that would be a blessing. So from there, we took it to where we set it up. We have a Christian band playing, and we're going to do a prayer service the same day, and we're going to supply them with dinners. So over there, we're basically going to purchase probably 20 to 25 turkeys, our rice, our traditional Thanksgiving meal. From there, I got back home. I talked to you guys, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to do something even bigger than this. So I contacted another church that got hit really bad too. It's up in the hills, and it's Asambleas de Dios in Cotomabu. They're a small community, but they also lost everything. So there is a church there, and we spoke to the family members and all the members of the church there, and we're going to provide them with a dinner also. And then just recently, today, the Spanish American Committee here in Cleveland, they, Jose Melendez, I spoke to him, and he was like, my family has a church in Mount Nabo, which was also hit. Now, all these areas that we're talking is where the eye of the hurricane came in. They were the ones that got affected first, where the ocean itself came into the homes. So basically, they lost everything. I talked to Jose, and I was like, well, call your family. I'm going to be in that same area, and why not? You know what I mean? If we can cover that whole point right there, and it's on the edge of that ocean right there, man, we've done a phenomenal job, and people are going to be so happy, and it's just bringing that joy back into them, even though they're dealing with what they're dealing with right now. No light, no power. So, I mean, sometimes they lose the water, sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. But something like this will bring up their spirits and know that God is behind this. God, He's over you. He's watching you guys. He's making sure you're okay. So to me, it's more of a spiritual thing that's more of a blessing to them.
Welcome to Jalapeño Loco.
For crazy good Mexican food, come experience Jalapeño Loco.
They have the best Mexican food in Menor.
Ohio State burrito, delicious.
We have a variety of great Mexican food and daily margarita specials starting at $2.99. Our customers are part of our family.
We're loco for loco!
We're located at 7501 Menor Avenue in Menor.
You are looking at authentic tamales. Tamales have been around since 5000 BC, before Christ, so Jesus probably had tamales, right?
Yep.
So what kind of tamales are these?
This is the shredded chicken with vegetables and salsa verde.
Okay. Wow, very good. Tú dices que no hablas mucho el inglés, pero eso está bueno. So it has chicken and green sauce, right?
And vegetables.
Okay, with green tomatoes, ¿verdad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty.
And y estos son de dulce.
Oh, those are sweet? ¿Y qué tiene?
Cranberry. This is the dry cranberry.
Really? ¿Y eso va dentro?
And pineapple.
Wow, I've never seen those.
No,
I've never tasted those. Wow, and so when you make tamales, how many tamales do you usually make?
Today I made little bed only for you. Little bed.
But when you go with your family, when you're with your family?
I think 120 or more, so we have big family. So today is only chicken and shredded.
Well, that's plenty for me.
But sometimes we made with, my husband loved the poblano pepper and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
My little girl loved the mole.
Oh, mole, okay.
Chicken and mole. With cinnamon and chocolate.
Okay.
Is it
wow. We have to come to your house.
Yeah, next time. Or you like with coffee, it's easier. Sometimes it's easier coffee.
So, ¿quién te enseñó a hacer los tamales?
My mother.
Your mama?
Yep.
Your mom taught you?
Yep.
Back in
We
Mexico?
are in Mexico, yep. We made every time.
So how old were you when you made your first tamales? Or you helped?
I think 14 or less, so it's
Okay.
Every time we made tamales.
And then how many tamales did you make with your mom?
Oh, with mom, I think 80.
80? Wow.
Here we found everything ready. You
Right.
know? But in Mexico, we need to cook the corn first and clean and ground. So it's 2 days.
So you actually use real corn?
The real corn
corn
is
in the cob?
yep.
And so you're not just buying the masa, the cornmeal. You're actually
my mom made every
making it
time.
from
Yep,
scratch.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness. So do you eat tamales for Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. The kids love the turkey, but we need to make tamales too.
Tamales on the side?
Yep.
Yeah, like Puerto Ricans, we don't have the tamales, but we have the pasteles, so we gotta have the pasteles on the side.
Yep.
Oh, that's so wonderful. So people can try to make tamales at home, or they can come here because you sell tamales here, right?
We have, but they have only pork tamales.
But still, you
they
can still
make
get pork tamales.
They
They're
make
good.
the tamales. They make
Yeah.
the pork tamales.
I grew up on pork tamales.
When
in
somebody
Chicago.
asks for sweet ones, I make.
Aww. Este es de pollo y de salsa
pollo y de
verde.
salsa verde.
Oh my God, tamales. You know, when I grew up in Chicago, they used to have those hot dog carts where they had tamales in there, steamed.
Oh, really? And this is the sweet one?
Oh my God. So this chicken, can you tell me how you made it's very good.
Yep, so it's boil the chicken and shred it. And I make the salsa. When the salsa is ready, I put a little bit oil in the pan. And I put the salsa first and vegetables and chicken later, and just cook a little bit.
And how do you make the outside?
Yeah, so this is made with lard. So it's lard and...
That's so good. All right, here are the tamales, the homemade tamales that you can get at Jalapeño Loco at 7501 Menor Avenue. Lucrecia makes them homemade from scratch. So if you don't want to make them, you can get them here. As you can see, look at this cheese and the red sauce, and then they serve them with rice and refried beans. And of course, you can't forget la margarita. So let's toast for a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget the tamales.
Yes. Peace and love. Our phrase of the day has to do with these turkeys. Okay, so I want to teach you how to say Happy Thanksgiving in Spanish. So you would say Feliz Día de Acción de Gracias. Feliz Día de Acción de Gracias. If you want more turkey, you would say Dame más pavo. Dame más pavo. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. No matter what your circumstances, you find something to be grateful for. That God gives you lots of peace, love, and happiness. Vaya con Dios.
Shelly makes jewelry for me. You can contact Shelly Hunter at www.secretplace911.us, or you can call her at 216-815-7600. Accessories provided by Simply Silver, unique fashion jewelry, and more. Peggy Pokoroski at peggypokoroski@yahoo.com. You can contact me on my website or on my Facebook, The Anna Show.